Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einer neuen Folge Let's Play NBA 2K18. Ich befinde mich gerade noch im Trainingszentrum, habe mein Training aber schon hinter mir, also es kann gleich losgehen mit dem Spiel. Hoffe, dass ich wieder so viel Einsatzzeit wie im letzten Spiel bekomme und auch wieder so ein gutes Spiel mache. Ob ich auf einem guten Weg dahin bin oder nicht, das werden wir in der Halbzeitpause sehen. Ich wünsche euch jetzt viel Spaß beim Spiel.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to 2K Sports. I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Los Angeles Clippers. The Clippers have to feel pretty good about their recent play. They managed to take Game 1 of the season series against this team, looking to seal their series advantage with a win tonight. Tonight, two teams that have had great success, the kind of battle that could have future ramifications. Kenny, these teams may have to play each other again down the road in the playoffs. How can they set the tone here?
Oh, send a message. Even if you got to write it and give it to the ball boy to take down to the other bench, you send that message that we're here to play, and this is how it's going to be today, tomorrow, and in the future.
And as a player, you look forward to these matchups, Ernie, because as a team, you learn where you guys stand against the best.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Game time, baby.
Come on, let's do this.
We got this.
Yes, sir.
DJ, a quick game of Roll Sambo, I bet you can't beat it.
Ooh. Okay, let's do it.
All right.
Come on, DJ.
He got lucky, bro. Look, ain't nobody ever beat me. All right, let's do it. 2 out of 3. All right.
Get him, D.
1, 2, 3.
Man, let me get this. I'll beat this clamp.
Listen, sir, please. Nobody's ever beat me on my home court. And nobody should ever beat you on yours. So y'all stop sweating me and go out there and show them how it's done. I told you I'm undefeated. Y'all can't say that.
Man, he whooped you, brother. He whooped you, too. I didn't play, but he will.
This is 2K Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take it to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Danny Green. He's a guy that will be sorely missed.
Yeah, no question that it's a risky deal to make because it's the kind of move that can turn a team's fan base against the front office. But trading one of the most popular players on the team is always risky no matter what you get in return.
Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, Kevin, Kawhi Leonard has been a great defender from day one, but he has developed into an elite offensive player as well. Now, Greg Popovich says he basically tells me what he wants to do now. He knows he has a green light. I think that's the difference. He's more confident, more aggressive, more hungry to score than in the past. Kevin?
And they need him to be that way, D.A. Thank you, especially after Tim Duncan's retirement and Manu and TP getting older. This is Kawhi's team now, for sure. Hey, this is an interesting point in the season, Brent. You're in the middle of an 82-game schedule. Easy to lose focus. So, that being said, how do coaches keep their guys mentally sharp, mentally prepared for each and every night?
Oh, I'm sorry, Kevin. Were you asking me something?
I was, Brent, and I'm not going to
that's the
ask it
focus.
again.
Oh, I
so
get it.
hopefully you
It's
heard
the focus.
some.
I'm kidding. That's one of the things, Kevin, I would say. Be creative with your practice scheduling. Maybe a couple more days off. You know, do something that's outside the norm so guys don't feel like it's the broken record portion of the season. I think some of the best coaches in our league keep it creative and light at this point in the year.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So for the Clippers right now, Griffin and Jordan, the front court. Austin Rivers is out there with Teodosic, and it's Gallinari in at the 3 spot. To the middle, Teodosic, no good. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
Executed on the road, stayed focused, stayed consistent with who you are as a team.
Such a confidence builder to go on the road and be able to dictate the tempo, the style of play, keep your identity. They were able to do that here.
So the San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Rivers kicks to Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Parker with it. 9 points last game. It's good from long range. Forbes has got his first 3 points of the game.
And if he can hit that shot, it spreads the defense out and really changes the complexion of the game.
Yeah, you can start to creep away off of certain people, but this is an early warning shot from him.
And Blake Griffin, a free agent this past summer, ended up staying with the Clippers while others departed.
You know, you thought he might be gone after CP3 left, but Griffin enjoyed the team, and they offered him a huge contract. You felt as though he flew under the radar a bit in free agency, due maybe to his history of injuries.
Now, here's Parker. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. Here's Forbes. Off target with his 3. On defense, San Antonio. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
Leonard loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Leonard's got his first 2 points. Dishes it to Rivers. And the pass to Teodosic. Jordan with a screen on Aldridge. Shot off the pick. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The defense, not so good. I mean, when you're deep inside like that, you got to come through.
Back to Parker. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. The kick out to Aldridge. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
Poor decision making there. No idea what he's going for with that kind of pass in that situation.
So both teams making some changes here. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Jordan the screen. Here's Williams, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
Maybe he's not the most aggressive defender or the most physical, but Aldridge does have mobility. That time he sends it back.
Outside Williams. Parker against Beverly. And Parker, here we go. Nobody near Williams. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
Yeah, and that's what you want from your point guard. Parker distributing the ball wonderfully on that possession.
Picked by Griffin. Jordan with a screen on Gay. Here's Gallinari. Jordan. It's good on the putback.
Well, Jordan plays with an absolute joy, and it becomes infectious for the team. Right now, he's just eating up the glass.
Now here's Parker. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Aldridge against Jordan. Aldridge dishes to Gay. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. The Spurs making a switch here. Burns checked in. The Clippers also changing it up. Reedy's checked in for Jordan. Harrell comes in for Blake Griffin. And Wells is subbed in for Gallinari. And the Clippers have possession. It's a three-point game. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. Back to Beverly. Hit by Harrell. Parker against Beverly. From down in the low post, it goes.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Ginobili kicks to Parker. Picked by Williams. Off the screen. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim. Parker's got his first basket of the night.
Well, at this point in his career, playmaking is Manu's strong point. Locates the open man there.
Now Beverly. The dish to Wells. It's Reed, high post. Here's Williams. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Spurs lead by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Clippers head coach Doc Rivers told us earlier, he wants to embrace criticism and embrace lofty expectations.
Expectations are good. I try to remind my players and myself at times that all the criticism, all the stuff is really a compliment. It's really good for you. It means that people think you can be something.
Doc Rivers is really a master motivator, isn't he? I mean, it's almost jiu-jitsu, the way he takes something like criticism and turns it into a compliment.
How could you not want to play for a guy like that? He's the ultimate players coach and the kind of guy his players would do anything for.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Boy, I tell you, it didn't take them long to find their rhythm. Strong offense through one.
A nice game plan coming in, and right now sticking to it. It's a nice lead that they have.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Lou Williams out there with Harrell. And it's Reed, and it's DJ, and it's Wells, and it's the 2 spot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
The defender found himself in the wrong position, and trust me, with Manu, that happens often. Creates the contact to get to the line.
Hey, Brent, you went from player to announcer. What different aspect of the game do you notice now watching it from the booth?
You know, I think it's great just to have the perspective when I'm able to sit courtside, Kevin, and watch everything that goes on outside the play. The reaction from coaches to players and their demeanor, whether they're carrying out their assignments, watch guys on the bench. So much more emotion I can catch sitting on the sidelines next to you.
I bet. That free throw good from Ginobili. Austin Rivers, he's checked in for Williams. He's off on the second. And this Clippers team has been in the hunt for a deep playoff run for some time. Consistently tried to get a veteran bench to help them with that goal, and they've succeeded there. but it's come at the cost of developing young players.
Yeah, last season, the Clippers were the oldest team in the NBA by average age, and they have not had many injections of youth to revitalize or develop the roster along with the success that they've had. And that could be really important for a young player to watch a team do great things. They've relied on a lot of veterans, and there could be some cost or residual cost to not having some younger players.
A nice shot by Reed. Reed's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles.
Pretty ferocious and sheer determination shown on that one. Easy to see why he gets those easy scoring opportunities.
Anderson the screen. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Rivers. Anderson kicks to Ginobili. Shot clock at 6. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Ginobili's got the game tied up here for the Spurs.
Oh, there's a surprise. Manu out hustling somebody. Don't forget about him inside.
It's the three-point bomb. Wells has got 6 points in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Ginobili. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Pau Gasol is checked in for the Spurs. The Clippers also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Reed. Blake Griffin comes in for Montrezl Harrell. And it's Gallinari in for Wells. Kicks it out to Leonard. The 3. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Leonard's got 5.
And that's the versatility Leonard provides this offense, showing the confidence and ability to hit from range.
EJ kicks to Rivers. Jordan, the screen, takes the 3. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside Leonard. He kicks it to Ginobili. Gasol a screen. And Ginobili. Here we go. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
Gasol with the defensive effort.
Oh, and the D did not make that any easier. Can't fault the shooter for missing. That's a tough shot.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. Now, here's Leonard. Boy, was he something else against Dallas. Gasol a screen. Gasol setting the pick for Leonard. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. The Clippers in the lead. One of the most impressive things about Blake Griffin is great when he gets out and runs the open floor.
Yeah, not to mention his ability to run the break himself. A terrific ball handler, even under pressure, and one of the best passers at the 4 in the league, if not the best.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. And Tony Parker in the 2017 season with the lowest minutes per game average in his career. He was playing so well in the playoffs. I mean, historically well. Then, Greg, as we know, the quad injury in the playoffs.
Yeah, and it's pretty clear that that 15-year run he's had as a starter, that window is rapidly closing. But still effective, just no longer the focal point that he once was. And Parker just puts so much pressure on your defense with his speed, and he's made a living out of doing that.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
And Tony Parker in his prime, one of the best slashing point guards this league has ever seen. Just an outstanding finisher amidst the tall players. And one season, how about he almost led the league in points in the paint, a surefire Hall of Famer.
Gasol a screen. Williams has a screen for Parker. Outside Williams. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
and gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And a bit of a down year for Tony Parker in 2017. His lowest three-point percentage in 5 years, lowest free throw percentage in 9.
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to see him hitting threes at a higher clip. The previous couple seasons, he shot it up over 40%, and a great way, I think, to boost his offense, even though he has slowed down a bit.
Love watching Gay stroke it from there. His in-between game is strong, measures it perfectly.
Jordan high post. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Jordan's got 6 points.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. It's San Antonio. They lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Zu David gehen wir gleich. Ich habe kurz die Halbzeitanalyse wie immer. Und ja, ist eine echt knappe Kiste. Wir spielen beide richtig gut. Zu meiner Leistung, also es wäre wirklich eine sehr, sehr gute Leistung gewesen, wenn da nicht das eine Turnover, das ein bisschen Pech war, gewesen wäre und nicht das eine Foul, was wirklich dumm war, muss ich zugeben. Ansonsten 2 Assists, 3 Punkte, das ist ordentlich. Aber wie gesagt, das Turnover und das Foul, das macht es ein bisschen kaputt. Wir hoffen einfach mal, dass ich in der zweiten Hälfte nochmal eine Chance bekomme und das nochmal richtig ausbügeln kann. Und jetzt ab an die Sideline zu David. David, bitte.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions, off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really value each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
Skilled tandem of Leonard and Aldridge at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. When a powerful athlete, Brent, like LeBron James, steamrolls his way to the rim, it's so difficult and so much stress on that defense. But who are some of the smaller slashers in the league that can have just as big an effect?
A couple of guys I think about, Kevin, is Otto Porter in Washington, Thad Young in Indiana, and Trevor Ariza in Houston. Although he likes to shoot threes, still a good slasher. Most of these guys, Kevin, play with guys who have the ball a ton. Wall and Beal in Washington, Teague and Paul George. So to be a creative scorer, if you're not shooting threes, you've got to find angles and opportunities as a slasher to put points on the board. Those guys do a pretty good job of it.
Now here's Parker. Aldridge is screen. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Los Angeles has gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Gallinari outside. Here's Griffin. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Parker passes to Leonard. Feeds it to Gasol. Parker outside. Pass to Aldridge. Clock at 6. Shoots over Griffin. Aldridge misses. The Clippers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Griffin passes to Teodosic. Oh, Griffin in position. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Aldridge a screen. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Rivers. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Over Gallinari. Parker's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, my mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer and then try to get myself going on the offensive end. Kevin?
And David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency, one of the best two-way players in the game. First one falls for him. And the San Antonio Spurs, the best bench net rating in the league last season, ranked third in bench minutes.
Well, it's amazing the way that Pop controls the players' minutes. So the starters don't play a ton. The bench guys get enough minutes to play cohesively together. And one of the guys who was hugely impactful coming off the bench last year for them was Patty Mills. And in fact, last year they became the first 60-win team to have 11 different players that played at least 1,000 minutes.
In the Spurs last season, how about setting the all-time record for consecutive winning seasons with 20? This is a group that's won 50 or more games in every one of those seasons, except the strike-shortened one in '99.
Now here's Ginobili. To the inside, passes it to Forbes. Leonard, that's for two. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Greg, for the Spurs, they're so competitive. It's inevitable. They just win year after year.
Yeah, but that big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, the all-time winningest trio in the history of our league, had a lot to do with it. And as that era comes to an end, they're doing a terrific job of just picking up new star talent without skipping a beat.
Anderson the screen. They set the pick. They need this one. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 6 in the bucket from Leonard.
I see you, young fella. Nice answer there.
Yeah, look out. We got a long-range duel about to happen.
The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Harrell kicks to Well. Fires the three. No good there. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
And no issues with how they played. I mean, the problem simply is they just couldn't finish.
Maybe the post-game comments will be about playing a 50-minute game. They could have used 2 more minutes in this one. This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. And Brent, of course, you started your career with the Clippers and played for them for several seasons. Looking back, do you have a moment that you describe as your favorite with that team?
I think my favorite moment, Kevin, was playing a game against the Phoenix Suns, and ended up being a very close and competitive contest, and I ended up making a game winner against the Suns. But the coolest part about it was after the game when Charles came by as I was making my way out of the arena and came over and said, "Nice job, Rook." I appreciated that very much.
The Spurs with some changes. Williams comes in for Laverne, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Leonard. Willie Reed, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Patrick Beverly comes in for DJ. Now here's Williams, looking for his first basket still in this one. Picked by Harrell. Wells drains it from beyond the arc, and the Clippers lead by 7.
Awesome watching Wells do his thing. A high-octane scorer who does not lack confidence.
Here is Forbes. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Ginobili with the ball. Williams picks him up. Williams a screen on Reed. Here's Ginobili. They grab their own miss. Here's Anderson, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Kyle Anderson getting physical with the defense that time. That helps him draw the contact.
The Spurs have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. He misses the free throw.
And the Clippers are known as a high wire act, and rightfully so with their stars. This team is also one that can at times lock it down defensively. I don't think they get enough credit for what they do on that side of the ball.
Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Spurs. And he's good on the second. The Clippers not a team known for their defense, but quite often the last few years, it's been the deciding factor for them in games.
Yeah, and I think it starts with the pressure they place on ball handlers. They can throw double teams or pick up far out from the hoop. They've got shot blocking inside to erase mistakes as well.
Now Gay, after the missed 3 from Shammy Well. Aldridge kicks to Gay. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Ginobili, and the whistle blows, so a jam's here for a 3-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Spurs have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
On the free throw, no good. Clippers leading by 4. Rivers dishes to Beverly. Jordan the screen. Pops it up for Jordan. Up and in on the layup. Jordan's got 8 points.
Well, I love the commitment there from DeAndre Jordan. You are not stopping him when he's that close to the basket.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We come back right after this. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Down the stretch now. No fouls. We're in attack mode. Quick decisions, attack. At the other end, everybody's rebound. It's the most important thing, and get it out of there.
And Greg Popovich asking for intelligent aggression. This is where this type of team tends to shine.
Yeah, it's a higher level of play. Every team in the league strives for it. Only a few actually make it happen.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The 4th quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the 4th, we've got Rivers. Jordan is out there with Reed. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Beverly in at the 1 spot. Now here's Beverly, following the shot by Rudy Gay. Good D by Parker. Gay outside. Over in the corner, Williams. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Beverly. He dishes it to Gallinari. Over Williams. Out to the wing. Rivers gets a wide open look. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Rivers has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Los Angeles. Parker against Beverly. 16 feet away, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. Clippers leading by 7. The feed to Rivers. Jordan sets the pick for Rivers. But they recover it. Reed a screen. Jordan kicks to Rivers. Jordan with a screen on Gay. Tries again. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got his third rebound tonight. Williams passes to Gay. He feeds it to Parker. Picked by Williams. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Over Reed, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint. Yeah, even though he's been off, the team's still winning, so the hope is that he's going to get going.
Now here's Williams. Gallinari with the steal. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Aldridge down low. Reed on him.
Well, so smooth in everything he does. Aldridge with the little up fake, and the defender overcommits. He takes advantage.
The first free throw is good.
Second player taken in the 2006 NBA draft. Aldridge has been an all-star multiple times and one of the game's most prolific scorers over the past decade.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Griffin's checked in for Willie Reed. Williams comes in for Rivers. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
To the paint. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Here is Forbes. Here's Leonard. And the shot falls short this time.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Jordan against Aldridge. And that one's good. Teodosic. And now it's a 12-point Clipper lead. Brett, when you played, you were able to score in a variety of ways. Which do you think you were better, shooting off the catch or off the dribble?
There's no doubt that shooting off the catch, Kevin, was much easier for me. I love the fact that I could get my feet set, start to anticipate when the ball was coming, who the ball was coming from, and then establish my own rhythm for each of those opportunities to cast away at the rim.
I would think, though, you get rhythm by working off the dribble, too.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be able to do that, but I oftentimes use that dribble to maybe create another opportunity for a teammate. And then the other idea, Kevin, is if you're a great catch-and-shoot player, the pump fake and one dribble in, that's something you have to perfect to keep the defense honest in terms of their closeouts.
Now here's Williams. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Jordan the screen, off the pick. Gasol with the rebound.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
Oh, man, he'd love to have that one back. He just does everything right, but doesn't get the finish. That floater is a thing of beauty, effective when it's used the right way.
And it's the Clippers' ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Jordan, rejected by Gasol.
Gasol did not stop moving his hands there, especially as the shot was going up. Always going to be right there to send anything back if it's close.
Tries again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Shooting two.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Year after year, DeAndre Jordan seems to get better and better. Certainly stays well within his role and is now an elite center.
And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Murray kicks to Ginobili. Offline with his three. Now here's DJ, guarded closely. And here is Williams from deep, and he hits it from deep. 3 points there from DJ.
Yeah, with this lead, that's probably going to do it. Fans heading for the exits.
Now the team came in fired up from the opening tip. You see the focus. They're ready to do battle.
Also, ich muss sagen, der letzte Dreier hat mir dann nochmal den Tag gerettet. Dadurch bin ich zumindest mal auf C+ gekommen. Und wäre der Turnover nicht gewesen und das Foul nicht gewesen, wäre das ein richtig, richtig gutes Spiel für mich gewesen. 3 Assists, 6 Punkte. Damit kann man arbeiten. Wie gesagt, nur das Foul und der Turnover war ein bisschen blöd. Dadurch auch die schlechte Teambewertung. Aber eine 50-prozentige Dreierquote, das ist schon richtig gut. Also ich bin da echt eigentlich bin ich zufrieden. Bei meinem jungen Alter, da passiert es einfach noch, dass man auch mal ein Turnover passiert oder ein Foul passiert. Ich bin zufrieden, muss man sagen. Wenn euch dieses Video gefallen hat, dann lasst einen Daumen hoch da. Ihr dürft auch sehr, sehr gerne kommentieren. Und wenn ihr es noch nicht abonniert habt, dann abonniert es doch einfach. Dann verpasst ihr nämlich nichts mehr bei uns im Kanal. Zumindest dann nicht, wenn ihr die kleine Glocke neben dem Abonnieren-Button drückt. Und wenn euch NBA 2K18 gefällt, dann schaut mal in die Videobeschreibung. Da gibt es einen Link, wo ihr das besonders günstig kaufen könnt und uns damit auch noch gleichzeitig unterstützt. Viel mehr habe ich heute eigentlich nicht mehr zu sagen, außer im Abspann könnt ihr jetzt auf die linke Seite des Bildschirms klicken für Tipps aus dem Kanal, auf die rechte Seite des Bildschirms für die komplette NBA 2K18 Playlist und in der Mitte, da könnt ihr uns abonnieren. Und damit sage ich Tschüss und macht's gut. Bis morgen.